This is a quick addendum to my counter proposal for the FCC Remote Drone ID video that I just posted, and that is, I'd like to hear a request for comment. Let's fix this up. Let's make this better. Let's get a consortium and develop this. I'm just putting it out there as a straw man. Can't use it for profit, but you can collaborate with us, and as a consortium of recreational drone people, and hopefully we'd like to get together in this, the recreational UAS users. Maybe we could kind of figure out a way we could flesh this out. So instead of just complaining about what's wrong, we could make an alternative solution. You identifying a problem with no solution, it doesn't help anyone. But if we identify a problem and make a solution that's cheaper and more effective and quicker to implement to the FCC, they might think about that. If this remote ID proposal is what they want in the long run, we could propose our solution as an interim solution. As the drones work on, develop that technology, it gets cheaper to where it won't affect drone prices or areas we can fly. We can implement it in drones, like they said. So we need the recreational market together. We need to get with the Commercial Drone Alliance or whoever those guys and maybe try to hear what they got to say. So hopefully this would be passed around and improved and just laughed at and said, oh, no, you really need to do it this way. And then we want the standards bodies, that set some of these standards. The International, Telecommunications Union, and the ANSI, American National Standards Institute, and various other bodies that want to get involved in it. There's going to want to be some input from law enforcement and military. Between us, we're probably smart enough to figure out a way that the recreational users can keep flying their drones as they have been, avoid contentions, and still meet the needs of these other stakeholders. But it'll never happen until you start talking. And so what I propose is a moratorium on even extending this. I propose a delay, 1 year, and I propose forming a study group. Forming a study group with all stakeholders that can discuss and go over their issues. And then I propose a reeval after that time to see how we can modify this drone. The system's working now. Commercial's not off the ground, and they won't be off the ground until they be ready to implement this. They could continue to march on their stuff, knowing that it ain't going to have to change much according to this plan. And that's my story. So for this and for all other ones, I'd love to hear your comments, your suggestions. Of course, it's not copyright if you're wanting to help. If you're trying to use it to make profit, then it's copyright. But share amongst your friends. It ain't copyright for that. And, mark it up yourself and send me the videos, and I'll post it on my website. And then we'll go from there. And once again, that website is 69th Drone Detachment on YouTube. I'll spell it out. Airborne. That's how the Army does. They always, after some airborne units, they say parentheses, airborne. And we're airborne. So you just go on there, like and subscribe, and pay attention and interact. And let's see what we think about it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We'll see you up in the skies.